Right, I'm recording now anyway. No
Well,
rude language.
I was going to say we're going to be careful what we're going to say, aren't we?
I always forget to record. Are you? Have you managed to get in, Jane? Because
Yeah, come on. Yeah. I'm watching.
are you? Well, you're not a kibitzer though. I don't understand.
She is on
It
my
tells me I'm
screen.
kibitzing.
So Jane's a kibitzer on. Oh, maybe I have to come out and go back in. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
It doesn't update. Bit weird. Right. Okay.
It's terrible.
Right then. So crack on with the bidding then, I guess.
Excuse me.
How do I go back? Can I?
Well, it's your bid. You don't need to go back. There you go.
Right.
That's an exciting auction.
Isn't it? I might regret this, but who cares?
Aim to please.
Okay. Okay, so, so you've made the contract. So Barbara's got a choice, basically, of what she can do over one no trump. So because you've got 16 points, you could double a one no trump.
Right.
Okay, so that's an option.
Right.
Or alternatively, you could just do what you did, was bid 2 hearts.
Right.
Another option is if you've got like a convention like Landy or multi-Landy, you could bid something like 2 clubs, which would then say you've got 5-4 in the majors. Because partner, for instance,
Right.
might not have any hearts, but might have 4 spades.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you could end up in a better contract of 2 spades. So
Right. Mm.
if you're playing something like Landy, you'd bid 2 clubs that says I've got the majors, at least 5-4 in the majors. And then the other person would then bid, say, 2 diamonds and say, okay, so what's your 5-card major? And then you would bid 2 hearts. So you get to the same contract if you were playing
Sorry.
Landy.
So just say that if I bid 2 clubs, that's Landy. And what would my partner do then? Sorry.
You've got to have this agreement. This is.
I know that. I'm just trying to. I just missed what you said. How she would respond.
So I play multi-Landy, which is
Right.
basically you bid 2 clubs,
Yeah.
and in the Landy version you can just play exactly the same as well. So you can bid 2 clubs,
Right.
and then the other person bids 2 diamonds. So Pat would
Right.
bid 2 diamonds and says, "I know you've got
What have you got?
5-4 in the majors. So what's your longer major?"
Okay. Right.
Okay, so you'd
Yeah.
rather play in a 5-2 fit probably than a 4-3 fit. There's not a massive amount of difference, but
Okay.
usually people want to play in a 5-card fit. Okay, but
Right.
if say you had 4 spades and 1 heart, you wouldn't ask the question of 2 diamonds. You would just bid 2 spades and play in 2 spades. Say,
Yeah. Mm.
okay, so if you had a distortion, a big distortion between your hearts and spades, okay, then you would, either bid 2 hearts or 2 spades. But 2 diamonds just asks the question. So if you wanted to play Landy or multi-Landy, then you could make sure that you're in a good contract of say 2 hearts rather than or 2 spades, whichever one is the best one to be in, because you don't know how many cards partner's got with you. Okay, so anyway, you bid 2 hearts, and like I said, the other option was to double, and if you double, then the likelihood is that'll probably get passed out, and you'll have to try and take it 2 off or something to get it a better score than making 8 tricks. But there's a good chance you might take it 2 off, and also you can get the lead going of hearts. As it turns out, Kathy's actually got a 4-card heart suit, so it's kind of her best suit as well.
Right.
And the clubs break 4 too, so 1 no trump probably won't do very well.
No.
And the spade finesse is wrong, so you can lose like 4 spade tricks, 3 club tricks, a heart trick, a diamond trick. There's quite a lot of tricks. It looks like at least 2 off. So doubling probably does better than bidding 2 hearts. If you double, you probably take it 2 off if you can defend it right. Okay, so it's just an option of what you can do though. So if you have a look at the play.
Yeah.
So I like the lead because what you're doing is trying to set up your long suit in diamonds because you've actually got long hearts. So in a way, you don't really want a rough because you've got 4 hearts, you're going to have natural heart winners anyway, most likely. So in these situations, I like to try and set up my long suit, okay, because you don't really want a rough. If you had like 3 little hearts, say, then you might want to get a rough because the hearts are likely to be breaking evenly. But when you've got long hearts yourself, then you want to try and get your suit going, and then that way it'll create a kind of a force situation where you're trying to run them out of trumps to then set up your suit. It's like who can set up their long suit first, as it were. It's like a battle.
Right, yeah.
Okay. So anyway, you lead us the 4th highest diamond. Let's just go for this. So you've led that. Okay. So when partner leads the 3 of diamonds, you should be able to do right. The rule basically that says that declarer has 1 more diamond higher than the 3. Okay, so you don't know exactly where the partner's led.
Yeah.
You don't know exactly what diamonds your partner's got and what Barbara's got. So anyway, you decide to lead a diamond back. Okay. Now, there's no point in putting the king of diamonds in, Kathy.
Well, I was just trying to take out 2 face cards in one trick.
Yeah, but if you look at dummy, yeah, you cover the king, you're just setting up the 10 and 9 of diamonds, aren't you?
Yeah.
So if you duck it, okay, east, dummy will play low, okay, and then declare will be stuck in their hand, as it were, and having to play away. But they'll play clubs, obviously, or they should play clubs, okay. But by overtaking that diamond, you're basically setting up the diamonds, aren't you?
Yeah.
10 and 9 of diamonds are now bosses.
Yeah.
So you could actually play the 10 and 9 of diamonds and chuck something away, potentially. You might be able to get 2 clubs away and then not lose a club, potentially. Okay, but now that you're over there in dummy, it might be a better idea to play a spade finesse. I mean, you got a choice really, a spade finesse or a heart finesse.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, but if you play the 10 of spades
Yeah.
and South has the king, which is likely because they've opened 1 no trump.
Yeah.
And if you think about the points, there's 13 points.
Yeah.
There's 12 to 14 points in the South hand, and North's already come up with 3 points.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know how many points are out actually. So there's 4 points in the North hand, and there's 13 points in the South hand. Okay, so that's 17 points out, and then North has come up with 3 points. So 17 minus 13 is 14. Okay, so North can potentially have 2 more points.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means South definitely has the king of spades.
Right.
Does everybody see that?
Yeah.
If you count
Yeah.
up the points and stuff,
Yeah.
South must have the king of spades. So what you can do now is play the 10 of spades, say,
Yeah.
to keep yourself over there. Play
Yeah.
the 10 of spades,
Get the king.
and then small, and then take the finesse again. So you'd play 10 of spades, small, 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 another
Yeah.
spade finesse, and you wouldn't lose a spade now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So we'd have
Yeah.
got more than at 8.
You play 3
tricks.
rounds of spades and then stop playing, and by luck, you break 3-3, and then you'd have to play on hearts. Okay, but you're probably end up losing a couple of heart tricks.
Right.
Okay. So let's have a look at the next trick. So here you played the heart,
Yeah.
decided to run it, but you've actually got not very many intermediates in the heart suit.
No.
In other words, middle like 9-7. You've not really got it. You've not got anything backing up. You're not got like 10-9 of hearts. It's not really a finesse when you play this 10 of hearts.
No.
South has a jack of hearts. You can just cover it with the jack of hearts, and it's not really helping you.
No.
You might as well sort of play the 8 of hearts to the queen.
Yeah.
Okay, because you know that South has the ace of hearts. Yeah.
Yeah.
North can have a maximum of 2 points. If you worked it out, South must have the ace of hearts. If you play like the 8 of hearts towards the queen, you know it's going to win.
Yeah.
And then what you then do is then get over to East again if you can. Say play the king of clubs and hope South goes up with it, and they probably will. Okay, and then you get over there again with a club, and then you play your second heart towards the king queen, and this time South would then go up with the ace of hearts.
Yeah.
Okay, but because South's opened a no trump, you know where all the points are.
Yeah.
On this occasion. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, you can play it a lot, a lot better.
Yeah. Very right. Okay.
Because you know where all the cards are.
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah,
you might have to say,
yeah.
"Oh, I know you've got the ace of hearts. I know you've got
Yeah,
the king of spades."
yeah.
Okay. So here, when you get the lead of the jack of hearts, I would say it's probably not a good idea to play into the heart holding usually. You know, if West gets this wrong, they may lead the king of hearts from their hand. Kathy, yeah?
Right, yeah.
Because you just sort of played into it. If they were on lead in their own hand, rather than playing a low heart, they'd probably play the king of hearts to force the ace out. And then that would set up your 9 of hearts. Yeah, because the jack and 10 have gone. Yeah, so if rather than you playing the 5 hearts, if they get in the lead with something, so they play the king of hearts, let's say, and you play your 5, and then William plays his ace, you've still got the 9 and 7 of hearts, and Declare would have something like the queen, 6 and 4. So you'd have a winning heart.
Right.
Yeah. So you could have played something different.
That's a lot to think about.
Try not to. What I'm saying is, it's a standard rule in bridge of trying not to playing into strength. Play through strength, but don't play into strength.
Yeah.
That's what effectively you've done there. You've played into strength. Okay. So again, here you didn't need to actually rough the diamond. You're counting up the. Looking at the pips, you can see that the 9 of diamonds is the winner.
Yeah. I'm not counting. You see, I just steamed in. I didn't count anything.
So at this point, if you let the 8 of diamonds run round to the 10, you could actually throw away your club.
Yeah.
Imagine if you throw away your club now.
Yeah.
Right, and then you'd play. Now you could play your 10 of diamonds now.
Yeah.
And throw your other club away.
Yeah.
Now you wouldn't have lost a club at all, even.
Yeah.
And then you're also in dummy as well.
Yeah.
You're in dummy now to play the 10 of spades, so you can do what I said before, is take that spade finesse.
Yeah.
You've got the rest of the tricks at this point now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's that hand done, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Because like you got stuck, didn't you, later on? Just go on a bit further. So you roughed it, and now you're playing away now.
I did
get away the king of spades.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Next. Hold on. I'll just do it again because for some reason it's stuck on board 1. Don't know why it does that. Okie dokie.
Oh, hang on. I don't think I should have done that because that was.
No, it's
I
fine.
need to undo it. I don't think I can do it, to be honest.
Okay.
Because that was a week 2, but you can only use that as an opening bid.
No, you can use it as a week 2 there. That's fine.
Oh, can I? Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Especially in this, you see, they're vulnerable and you're not vulnerable, so that can be a week 2. But you've obviously got to have this agreement between you and partner.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could have been
an inquest after this hand.
I know. I could have been 3, couldn't I? And I didn't see it.
No, you bid it perfectly, Pat.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
That's a great bid.
Oh, right.
Well done.
Well, it stopped them bidding, didn't it?
It's a brilliant bid.
Okay.
Well, let's see what kind of a mess I make of this one.
It's the bid of the night.
Oh, dear.
Is that a bit of a surprise, William?
Did you hear that?
Ooh, blimey.
Here's another surprise. Good signal there, Kathy.
Thank you, John. Mm.
I knew that was going to happen.
That's fine now. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's only 50s, and they've got a mega score on their way. All right, I'm actually going to claim for you, okay? I won't put you through it. You've got the rest of the tricks.
Oh, wow, right, okay.
Yeah, you can draw, you'll get in, draw 2 rounds of trumps,
Yeah,
and you've got all the club winners. You can rough a diamond,
yeah,
okay? So I'm just going to claim for you, okay?
right.
I think somebody has to press yes, did they? Because I've
I
pressed
can't
play.
see anything, to be honest.
No.
Oh, claim, right. What am I claiming? 8 tricks.
I don't know.
How many more tricks do you claim?
I think William and Kathy, has something come up on your screen?
Yeah.
No, it's just showing claim.
I've got.
Did it come up in
pressed
yellow?
claim.
Usually comes up in yellow saying, do you agree with the claim or something?
Yeah, it normally
Yeah.
does, but it hasn't yet.
Oh, right. I don't know
Well,
then.
it's
There we
come
go.
up on,
There it is. Yeah, there it is.
Right, okay. I don't know what was going on there.
It was me. I hadn't pressed the.
No, I don't
things.
think it'd come up, that's all. Or maybe
Right,
it's up to
okay.
me. I don't know.
So,
So
what did they have? So they had.
they've got 6 hearts on.
All right. All right. Oh yeah. Well, better to go 50 down then, isn't it?
Yeah. 6 hearts vulnerable, 430
Yeah,
against 50.
blimey.
Yeah, this is one where in teams your teammates wouldn't be happy about letting them play in 4 spades. So let's have a look where it went wrong.
Should I have done 4?
So east passes, which is right. And then south, you bid a heart, which is right. And then you decide to bid 2 spades, which is right in
Yeah.
my book. So that's all good. So this is where week 2 is useful. So you can start thinking about sacrificing, you see.
Yeah. Yeah.
So even if they've got 6 hearts on, if they were to bid 6 hearts, then you could bid to 6, your partner could bid to 6 spades.
Yeah.
Okay, because you've gone 1 off in 4 spades.
Yeah.
So you're only going to go 3 off
Yeah.
in 6 spades.
Yeah.
And if that's doubled, that would be 500.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be still a good score, because like if people just bid to 6 hearts, which should make,
Yeah.
if people just bid to 6 hearts, they're going to get 1430. And if you just bid
Right.
to 4
Yeah.
hearts,
Yeah. Yeah.
because you're vulnerable, you're getting 620. So
Yeah.
going 3 off vulnerable is a great score. Okay,
Right,
but you
yeah.
didn't need to, because they didn't bid down on it
Didn't
any
pursue the
further.
bidding, no.
Okay, so it went pass 1 heart, 2 spades weak. Now this hand's a mega hand now, yours, Kathy, isn't it?
I didn't know how many points he had.
Well, he's got 4 hearts,
Yeah,
and he's got an opening hand.
yeah.
So
I should have bid 4.
well, not necessarily. I wouldn't bid 4 hearts. I'd bid something else. It's a bit harder to, let me think. 1 heart, 2 spades. Personally, I would bid something like 3 spades on this hand, which is kind of, a little bit confusing. Okay,
I
but
would
basically,
never have picked that up.
it's like a forcing bid, and really it should sort of say you're agreeing hearts. Okay, and you've probably got shortness. Usually got like a singleton in this suit. Usually it's that kind of thing, because your hand's just too big. Because you got a 6-5, you got 6 hearts in partner's first suit.
Yeah.
And then when partner bids say 3 spades, so if it goes 1 heart, 2 spades, and then you bid 3 spades, so it's basically you are forcing to 4 spades, and there's an interesting slam because your shape's so amazing. Yeah.
But William would have bid spades then.
No,
No, he wouldn't, because
I
Pat
wouldn't.
would have bid 4.
No, so
I
it
was
probably
gonna
go
bid
4.
4.
So it should sort of go 1 heart, 2 spades, 3 spades, and Pat should probably bid 4 spades.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this hand here is massive. So you could probably now just bid 4 no trumps, asking for aces.
Mm.
Okay. But you've got all the aces, as it turns out. And it's a bit more complicated, basically, because you've got a void. But there is a method. If you play Roman key card, you can show like 1 control and a void.
Mm.
Okay. So it is a bit tricky. So you'd have to bid 6 hearts. So if you went 4 no trumps now, you'd have to bid 6 hearts, showing one key card and a useful void. And obviously the spade void is useful. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a bit tricky, but there is a way to 6 hearts, although I don't expect you to get there. But over 2 spades, yeah, you can't bid 3 hearts. That's one thing you cannot bid.
Right.
Because it's just like your partner just thinks you're being competitive.
Right. Okay.
But having said that, when East bids 4 spades, South needs to do something over 4 spades. You can't just let them in 4 spades. So you think, is 5 hearts making? You're not sure. Okay. Is 4 spades making? That's unlikely with my hand. With your hand here, William, and also partner's made a bid, so she's got some points. Okay, so you can't just leave it. You've got to at least double the penalties. Okay, or bid on. Because you're vulnerable, you maybe got to try 5 hearts. Okay. So if you don't get to slam, then you should either be bidding to 5 hearts, or so you should either be bidding to 5 hearts, or you should at least be doubling them.
Yeah, the thought did cross my mind about doubling.
Yeah. So
but
I mean, if you double them, all you do is get an extra 50. But you never know. Some other people might have found this hand difficult and only let them play in 4 spades or something. You don't know. You know, if you're playing against other beginners, then obviously you all find it very difficult. These hands are difficult. Okay. So the play went really well. So let's go back to the play. That was good. So you led a heart, your own suit, got rough, and you drew trumps. Well, you went to draw trumps straight away, which is the right thing to do because you've got enough trumps. You only need to rough 1 diamond, and you've only got a missing ace of clubs. But what I didn't want to see you play was play clubs and then get clubs.
Right, which is what I did. Oh dear.
No, you didn't do that. No,
I didn't. Right. Okay.
No,
what did I do then?
Straight away. I didn't want you to see play clubs or diamonds.
Oh
yeah?
right. Okay.
I wanted you to play spades. You did that, so that was right. So the play went right. Yeah. So you trumped and then you played spades. Okay. And then they took the diamonds, and Kathy played a nice 9 of diamonds, which was encouraging in diamonds. I've got the king. Partner, play another diamond. Okay. Yeah. Did you notice that, William?
Of course I did.
Bloody liar.
I'll send you a WhatsApp message.
So you claim your diamond, and then obviously there's no point in continuing diamonds because dummy's out. You then switch to your club, which is your only chance of getting a trick. So you defended it perfectly, okay? But you should be in 6 hearts.
Yeah.
But it is hard to get to 6 hearts. But I think with this hand, you should probably be bidding to 5 hearts at least. Yeah, I can understand not getting to 6 hearts. It's difficult. Okay, but with your hand, you can't bid 3 hearts. It's just so much distribution. Okay, you've got a void. You've got six of card support in partners opening major, and you've got another 5 card suit as well, headed by King Queen. So you've got a mega hand, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So bidding 3 hearts is just like, it's like the cheapest bid you can make, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, with your hand, you want to play in 4 hearts, definitely. And you basically sort of say, by bidding 3 spades, it forces you to the partnership to 4 hearts, but it also says there may be a slam on. Because what does partner need? He needs, if partner's got the ace of clubs, the ace of diamonds, and the ace of hearts, okay, which is only 12 points, yeah, then all you're going to lose is a club, because partner's got 4 hearts, so you've got a 10-card heart fit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, so if partner has got the 3 aces, and what's to say that he doesn't have 3 aces? I mean, he does have 3 aces. He could even have 4 aces, couldn't he, in his hand? But
Yeah.
what's to say he doesn't have 3 aces? Because Easter's passed, so they can't have many points. West has done a weak 2 bid in spades, so they jumped to 2 spades. So they're saying they've got a weak hand as well. Okay, so there's 2 weak hands against you. And you've got less than 10 points. So partner's most likely going to have about 15 points at least.
Yeah.
So there's a very good chance that they slam on with your hand, Kathy.
right.
So by bidding 3 spades, okay, which should really say I've got shortage in spades, okay, at most a singleton, it usually sort of says. So you've got a shortage in spades and you've got a heart fit. So you're willing to play in 4 hearts and I'm potentially interested in slam. That's what that bid should mean in that particular situation.
Right.
And then with William's hand, he's very acey. Having a very acey hand is great for slams. So he should, when you make that, if you make that 3 spade bid, that's how you can get to 6 hearts. Okay,
Right.
Okie doke.
let's crack on.
Kathy should be playing this. This is her favourite contract.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's me to play, isn't it?
Hey, William.
There's lots to talk about after this hand.
Yeah.
Okay. You to play, William?
Played. Oh, no, it's Barbara to play.
No,
You've
it's
won
a-
with the Queen of Clubs.
Pardon?
You've won with the Queen of Clubs.
Are you frozen?
I think it's
Matt?
kicked me out.
Oh,
All right.
you're out. Yeah, you've
All right.
gone.
Right, so I'll just, can I sit in? All right, yeah, I'll just sit in. So, I'll do what you should have done ages ago. Just tell us when you're back online.
I think it's still there. I've just tried to sit.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, this is what I was.
You're offline, William.
This is what I was worried about, the diamonds.
Go and sit down, William.
I'm trying to
It's
sit.
not it's showing it's offline on mine.
What is it?
Right.
Well, it's still up. I can still.
Right, I'll just sit then anyway.
You're not trying to sit on Zoom, are you, William?
No, no.
Okay, so the bidding, one no trump. Yep, that's fine. And you pass because you only got a 7 count and you're vulnerable. I'll just get out actually. So one no trump, pass, 9 count, and you pass. If you're playing weak, if you're not playing transfers,
I thought we were playing Benji.
yeah, transfers is just responding to one no trump.
Yeah, William.
So
don't.
if you're going one no trump, 2 diamonds, if that means hearts,
He won't let me play transfers yet.
right? So here you could have just bid 2 diamonds with your hand. Although with a 9 count, you can sort of pass as well. But you got a bit worried with your hand that you're weak in the majors. So here you could bid 2 diamonds. Okay, with your hand, Kathy. So that's an option. So you can either pass or bid 2 diamonds because you've actually got that option. Now, if you're playing a transfer system, you couldn't bid 2 diamonds because it shows hearts. So
Right.
obviously you couldn't play at the 2 diamond. But on this hand, you had an opportunity where you can bid 2 diamonds and play there. And as it turns out, 2 diamonds is pretty good because you've got a 10 card fit.
Yeah.
Okay. But so then it goes one no trump, pass, and then over to Pat. So your majors aren't very good. So, but you do have an option if you wanted to again bid Landy or something like that. Say 2 clubs, which can show the majors. Now in this situation, if you were to do that, you'd obviously find a spade fit now, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Barbara would then just be, whoa, partner's got the majors, and then you could find, and then you'd bid 2 spades.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could get a contract of 2 spades. Okay, so but you didn't do that, which is understandable, really. You got only 2 jacks in the 2 majors, but when it's gone one no trump, pass round to you, you know your partner's got some values. Okay,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
because they haven't gone over one no trump. as it turns out, they've pretty much got maximum values between the two hands. South's
Yeah.
got a 14 count and North's got a 9 count. So you kind of got, you know, you're up against it in terms of points, but you'll probably make 2 spades. Okay, but they might well then bid on to 3 diamonds, possibly not. Okay. So let's have a look at the hand anyway. So the lead, Barbara, so you led the 8 of spades, which is like 4th highest.
Yeah.
So here, with this sort of sequence here, it's like top of an internal
Oh,
sequence.
yeah. I should have bid a 10.
Yeah, so you can lead the 10 of spades.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
can show something like this kind of holding where you got 10, 9. You know, you can have something like King 10, 9, King 10, 9, 8, Queen 10, 9, 8, that kind of holding. Okay, so you can lead the 10. On another day, it might help your partner. On this occasion, it didn't really make any difference. Okay, so you've led the spade. Okay, so the first trick. So here, you've got to look at your cards here, William, and see you've got 10 diamonds. And so you just immediately play them.
Right.
Okay, so you don't really have a finesse as such. There's only 3 diamonds out. Okay, so you've just got to basically plonk the ace of diamonds down, and hopefully the king of diamonds might drop in one, and then you'll have 5 tricks. Plus your 2 spades, you'll have 7 tricks.
Yeah.
So straight away, you should be playing diamonds. That's your strongest suit. Play diamonds. You got 10 cards between them. Okay. But what he did do was play the king of hearts instead, or queen of hearts. Okay. Now, if I was West, I would have probably took the queen of hearts.
Right.
Okay, because you're beating a high honor.
Okay.
High honor, and the other thing is, because you've got left with ace X, if William can play a small heart, it knocks out your ace of hearts and it sets up his other trick, doesn't it? So William playing the high hearts from his hand, he's only got 1 heart trick. Okay, but if you were to play low, which he did, and then he plays a small one at some point, he's actually set up 2 heart tricks. So here you should beat his honor with your honor, because the thing is, you've got 2 hearts. Dummy's got 3 hearts, so that's 5 hearts. There's 8 hearts out. South isn't opening 1 no trump with like a 6 card or a 7 card heart suit. Because the only reason why to play low on the queen, would be if partner has, say, a singleton king of hearts, and that's not going to happen, is it? Because there's no way South has got 7 hearts in the hand, so you may as well cover with the queen with the ace of hearts. And then when you look at dummy, there's only the ace of spades left, and the king of spades is gone, and the jack of spades is gone. So you playing another spade sets up all your spades now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that's what I would have done. I would have won the ace of hearts if this had gone this way, and then played a spade.
Right.
Okay. I mean, what it should have done is played the ace of diamonds, and then Pat should then play another spade herself and knock out that ace of spades. Okay. So partner's led a spade, so try to set them up. It's a bit of a funny lead, the 8 of spades. It's hard to know exactly what it is. Okay, it looks like a sort of second highest lead or something weird.
Right.
Okay. Because if you had 4th highest, because what I would be thinking with your hand playing the 8 of spades is, if partner's got queen 10, 9, 8, why hasn't she led the 10? Okay, so the defender's got to be thinking, why hasn't partner done this? It's because they can't have that. So if you mislead, you mislead your partner as well.
Okay.
Okay, let's carry on through anyway. Next trick. He played a club, put the king, and then Pat decided to play a heart back. Okay. Right. So really, I think you should play a spade back. There's a singleton ace in dummy, and partner's led a spade. But maybe there's a bit of confusion over the lead of the 8 of spades. But anyway, you played your longest suit. So at this point, because West hasn't covered your queen of hearts with the ace, you're thinking, well, maybe Easter's got the ace of hearts. Okay. So you put up the king and that went wrong. So at this point, you win the ace of hearts and you should really play a spade at this point now.
Yeah, and I didn't. Yeah.
So you can see by playing,
Yeah.
what you did was play the jack of clubs.
Yeah,
By
which
playing
was
the jack of
completely wrong,
clubs,
yeah.
you're just setting up 2 club tricks, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not good.
Not good, no.
And then at this point, I took over and started playing the proper suit, which is diamond.
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to work on our defence, don't we? And we need to
do,
work a bit on our
I
declare.
need to start thinking what I'm doing.
Yeah, thinking does help.
Yeah.
Hello, what's going on here? Something gone wrong.
Yeah.
Cancel. All right.
I think William's gone again, hasn't he?
Yeah, I can't get back on. It's telling me there's too many players playing.
Well,
Right,
you
okay.
kind of appeared.
Somebody else want to bob in? Whoever's Kibit's in. Someone else want to bob in?
There.
Isn't Natalie there or? Here we go. There we go. Okay, so I think we've got stuff out of that hand. Let's go to the next one.
Okay.
Oh, will it start? Oh, no, right, okay.
Mm-hmm.
West is dealing.
Heck. I wish I hadn't bid.
No talking, please.
Oh, sorry.
No giving information away.
Beg your pardon.
So you're in 3 clubs. You're on lead again, Natalie.
Not good. Didn't find the right one last time. Can't make much difference.
Okie dokie. Right. So first off, so what you've probably done here, you carried up your points, got 10, and then you added your 2 longest suits, you got 19. So,
19, yeah.
so if you're playing rule of 20, you can't really open. But what I would say is this.
Well, can I just stop you there? The reason I opened, because when I watched you play last night, you opened with a 19 count. That's why I did it. Otherwise, if I hadn't seen you do it, I wouldn't have opened.
Oh, that's. This is what happens when you watch experts.
Well, there you go, you see.
Yeah, that is true. So a lot of experts will open with a rule of 19 and even
Yeah.
18 and stuff
Well,
like that.
there you go.
It depends on which position. But what I'd say is first position,
Yeah.
first person to speak, vulnerable.
Yeah.
This isn't a good hand. It's not even a proper rule of 19 opening because
No.
you've got a singleton king of spades.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing about your hand, it's full of queen jacks.
Yes, it's not
So
good hand.
it makes it even
No.
worse. So the queens and jacks don't really hold the value. So a jack isn't really worth 1 point. A queen isn't really worth 2 points. It's only aces which are worth more than the 4 points.
Yeah.
Okay. There's like a study on it, but aces are basically worth about 4.5 points. Okay.
That's why I said I wish I hadn't bid.
Yeah, exactly. So, but okay, you've opened the bid in 1 diamond. Okay, 1 diamond, 1 spade, and then you've had to bid 2 clubs, which is fine. You've shown your shape. You've opened diamond, then you bid clubs. So you've shown 5-4. Okay,
Yeah.
so 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 clubs, and that's fine. Now with your hand, Pat, you've got a 14 count.
Yeah.
Partner's opened, so you want to be in game. Yeah.
Okay.
You can't.
So it
make
should have been 4.
Well, by bidding. Well, let's have you can't make a bid first of all, which can be passed. So 3 clubs can be passed. Okay.
Right.
Because you, at the moment, you've just shown a 6 count by bidding 1 spade, and by bidding 3 clubs, that could still be like 7 count or something like that. You're just showing that you've got 4 clubs. Okay, and you're just putting up the bid to the next one, saying I've got clubs with your partner. Okay, you don't have you've got 14 points, so you can't bid 3 clubs. You just basically made the weakest, almost the weakest bid you could make by bidding 3 clubs, and you don't want to make that kind of bid. You want to make either. Yeah, what you can do is make a forcing bid. Okay, so you could bid something like 3 hearts. You're bidding the 4th suit. So when you bid the 4th suit, it should be like a forcing bid. And what I usually play is, if you bid the 4th suit, it's usually the easiest way to play it is by, when you bid it, is you're forcing to game.
I thought she might pass if I change suit.
No, she can't pass because it's forcing. So if you change suit again, it's like changing suits usually like a strongly encouraging forcing. In this situation, it'd be a forcing bid. So if it went 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 clubs, and now you bid 2 hearts, that's the 4th suit, and we call that 4th suit forcing. I don't know if you came to the lecture on when I did 4th suit forcing.
I only read it the other day, and I've completely forgotten what I read. So
right, so basically, the easiest way to do it, because some people play it as just forcing for 1 round.
Yeah.
So like if you bid 2 hearts in this situation, which is the 4th suit, some people played it as just forcing for 1 round. Tell us more about your hand, kind of thing.
Right.
The easiest way to play it is play it forcing to game. So you can't pass below the 4 of a minor, let's say. So when I say forcing to game, at least forcing to 4 of a minor, or 3 no trumps, or 4 hearts, or 4 spades, let's say. So you bid 2 hearts, and now what would that? Because Pat's bid spades first. If you say have 3 spades in your hand, you could then support spades by bidding 2 spades.
Yeah.
To show that you've got 3 spades, and then Pat would think, "Oh, great, partner's got 3 spades. I can now bid 4 spades." Okay, but you haven't got that.
No.
If you had 5 clubs, you could bid 3 clubs.
Yeah.
To show that you've got at least 5-5 in the minors. And the other bid open to you is then bidding no trumps if you've got a heart stop. And you do have a heart stop, so you could just bid 2 no trumps. And because
That's
you've
what
got
I would have done, yeah.
and
Yeah.
because you're very weak,
Yeah.
you got a very weak hand, you could just bid 2 no trumps.
Yeah.
So you've got a heart stop and you're very weak, and then Pat will just raise you to 3 no trumps.
Yeah.
Now with her hand, Pat's actually got the heart stop herself, so she could just, if you didn't want to, after 2 clubs, you could just go straight to 3 no trumps, let's say, okay. But sometimes then you can miss out a 5-3 spade bit, and spades might 4 spades might play better than 3 no trumps. So that's why I'd always go through 2 no trumps first, okay. See if partner's got 3 spades, and when she doesn't have 3 spades, then I would bid 3 no trumps. Okay,
Yeah.
so I would end up in 3 no trumps on Pat's hand after Barbara's opened very lightly on a 1 diamond because she's been watching me too much.
There you go. What you pick up.
Pick up all these bad habits from these expert players. Yeah. Okay. So let's have a look at the play then. So we're in 3 clubs anyway. So Kathy's got a 4-5 leads down to a T. She leads a 4 of diamonds. Yeah. So we're down here now. I'll just widen this up a bit. Does it make it bigger? Not really. Let's go back. So you led the 4-5, won with the ace, and now Natalie's got a bit of a quandary. Oh, all these people keep coming in. Go away. Oh, William's come back. Hello, William. Looks like
Takes me about half an hour to get back in.
Yeah. It's annoying, all these people coming up. Just move that over a bit. So you led 4-5. Now Natalie's on lead. So West has bid diamonds and clubs, and East has bid spades, and Barbara hasn't supported spades. Okay. So what I would suggest here, Natalie, with your hand, you've got to lead something back.
Yeah.
So what is the chances of West holding king and jack of spades? Not very high is the answer. Yeah. Yeah, it's less likely they've probably got king and jack of spades.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
but what I would say, though, they will have the king of spades, probably, won't they, actually? Because partners led the 4th diamond, so they're going to have something in diamond. So actually, looking at your points, actually, you can't, there's not much scope for North holding many more points here.
Should I have not just led a diamond back to my partner and let them take them off?
You could lead a diamond back through strength, and you know that partner's got some strength. Okay, so leading a diamond back can be an option. Okay.
But by that time, dummy was out.
Yeah, I know that. But the point is, you've got.
I would be taking
Natalie's got a sort of
though.
decision to make. She does. One of the worst things she can do actually is what she did.
Is what I did.
Yeah.
I realised that at the time.
The heart back is like giving away a trick, isn't it? There, you can't lead a heart back. So if I've got to lead a diamond back, or the other option is to lead a club back.
Yeah.
Okay. You know that West has 4 clubs. You know partner's only got 1 club. So there can't be much problem in playing a club back. The other thing is East is out of diamonds. So you're kind of cutting down the roughs. You playing clubs back each time. You're taking 2 clubs off them for 1 of yours, aren't you? And eventually you win your king of clubs anyway. You can play clubs twice back and you're still going to get your king of clubs. So it kind of doesn't matter. So I'd probably play a club back in this situation. Okay, and then whenever you get the lead again, play another club back. Okay.
Yeah. Basically, don't do what I did, which was lead a heart, then get back in.
Don't do what you did. Yes, play heart. Okay, so let's have a look. Is there any point in going over that hand now? I think there are a few things in the defence which weren't, in declare play which weren't great, but yeah, I probably wouldn't open. So I think the bidding would probably go pass, 1 spade, pass, and then with this hand I would bid. You've got a choice between 2 diamonds and 1 no trump, basically. Okay. I prefer sort of bidding one no trump with this hand because it's quite balanced. So
Right.
I'd prefer a no trump.
Okay.
Okay, I know it sort of says 6 to 9, but it's sort of jacks and stuff like that. I would bid a no trump. I wouldn't worry about this 10 count kind of thing. I'm quite happy to bid a no trump on a 10 count.
Right.
So one spade, one no trump, and then 2 clubs. So I wouldn't pass a no trump with your hand, Pat. I'd then bid
Okay.
2 clubs. And then over 2 clubs, I would now raise that to 3 clubs.
Right.
Right.
Okay, because you know your maximum. So I'd then bid 3 clubs, and then
Well,
it'd be
I would have probably taken her 2 clubs as statement.
no. It's your one no trump. It's not an opening bid.
Right. Very. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. And then with 14 counts, so then you probably end up in the same contract of 3 clubs. Okay. I think 3 no trumps is a bit of a stretch. It might well make 3 no trumps, but I'm not sure it does. Okay, it probably should go off. Yeah, I can't see 3 no trumps making. So 3 clubs is an okay contract. Okay, let's have another look at another hand.
Nick, you there?
Hello?
Nick's kibitzing. I wanted to know if you wanted to take over the my.
I can do.
Okay, I'll come out then.
He's trying to keep really quiet then, wasn't he?
Under the spotlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to jump in?
If it's working.
Someone has to come out first, so.
I've come out.
Yeah, but you have to come out of your seat.
Sorry?
You're
Whoever
still
sat-
sat in your seat.
Get up off the
You're still
chair.
sitting down. You're still sitting down.
You have to come out of your seat.
So how do I do that then? Let me see.
Click
Just
on
click
it.
on your name.
And then remove. Oh, who wants to come out?
Me? I've
All
just done
right,
it.
come out. All right, sorry. All right.
So Nick can sit there now.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, 2 spades it is then. So I think how the bidding went, Natalie.
Mhm.
Can you see what you've done there, Barbara?
What?
Oh, what's happened?
And she's got a lot of.
Yeah, that's 6.
What did I do wrong there? Oh, we'll go over it, won't we?
Where do I start with that, Barbara?
Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Right. So first things first, like so some people may well bid 3 diamonds on Nick's hand because they've got 7 diamonds and think, I know, we play preempts, I'll just bid 3 diamonds. But you're vulnerable and it's not a good hand. Okay. So
Okay.
first of all, you passed, which is the right thing to do. So passed. Now, some people in this third seat here, because partners passed, what they'll do is rather than open 1 spade, they'll open 2 spades. It'll be like a weak 2. So it's kind of a trick that some people do. They'll kind of upgrade the weak 2s in third position here. So third position is a seat in bridge, which is kind of important. It's where you kind of cheat a little bit sometimes. Okay, so you might widen your range either. So you might sort of have more points than what you've really got sometimes, or sometimes you might have less points than what you've got. Okay, so usually in these situations, I would probably open a weak 2. So open 2 spades because it's unlikely you're going to be missing 4 spades. I mean, it's possible, but partners should sort of.
I did think about it, but I thought it was a bit too good for a week too.
But the point is, partners passed, haven't they? So you kind of take the bidding space away because it's likely that West is going to have quite a few points here. It's not necessarily everyone could have 11 points, but even so, you can if you bid 2 spades, you kind of get your hand over anyway. Okay, so but I would sort of take it a third in hand weak 2 can be more points, especially in vulnerable as well. So it could have more than say 9 points. It could have this kind of holding. Okay. So anyway, you open 1 spade. Now your hand, you've got a 19 count, isn't it?
Yeah. I should have doubled, shouldn't I? And then
yeah, double. You got it right. Yeah.
Doubled, yeah.
So when you've got a stop, when you've got 15 to 17 and a spade stop,
Yeah.
you can bid a no trump.
Yeah.
Okay, but here you've got a perfect hand to double
Yeah.
because you've also got 4 hearts. Okay,
Yeah.
which is useful. So if partner bids hearts, let's say, then you're happy with that.
Mm.
Okay, so 1 spade, double, and then Nick passes with his rubbishy hand.
Mhm.
He's got 7 diamonds, yeah, but he doesn't really want to bid 2 diamonds. Okay, so this sounds a bit tricky. Not many points. So
Sorry, John. Just going back on that. Under what circumstances would you bid 2 diamonds with Nick's hand? Would you need to have 2 higher honours than diamonds?
yeah, I'd probably have more values. Yeah, higher values.
Yeah.
So you got a singleton heart. Yeah,
Because I would probably have bet 3 diamonds with that hand.
You could be going off a lot when they haven't got game on, though. That's a potential.
Mm.
You know, the diamonds could be breaking, especially it's going 1 spade double. So this hand, the West hand here, could have more diamonds.
Yeah.
You know, it could have something like ace, king, queen, and the 9 of diamonds, and they might not have game on or something.
Mm.
Okay. They might just have, because partners open 1, you've got 5 points. They might not have game on, and then suddenly you've bid 3 diamonds, going 1 or 2 off,
Mm.
and lose 500 points when
Right.
they've not even got game on.
Yeah.
And so you haven't really got the sort of quality in diamonds. You know, you
Okay,
haven't opened you haven't opened 3 diamonds, so I wouldn't really come in and bid some number of diamonds now. So 1 spade, double, pass, and this hand I would just bid 2 hearts. Okay, so you bid 2 hearts with Pat's hand then.
Okay.
That's what I would bid if the bidding went like that. And then whether you bid 2 spades or not is another matter. I mean, you did bid 2 spades, so you might bid 2 spades again. But I would probably bid 2 spades to begin with. The thing is about if you open 2 spades, you kind of get your hand over in one go, don't you, as well?
Yeah, I did struggle for a rebid, not having another suit bid, so.
It's a bit tricky now over 2 hearts. You don't know how many points partner's got. You forced them to bid. So what I would probably do now is bid 3 hearts with your hand, because you've got a 19 count to show that you've got a strong hand. That 3 heart bid isn't a weak bid. It's a strong bid. Okay?
Yeah, saying here's 3 hearts if you've got enough for game, or you've got enough hearts bid
the
4
point is,
maybe.
the 2 heart bid could be done on no points. So now what you're doing is you're raising 2 hearts to 3 hearts, knowing partner has no points. So this is what you've got to think all the time. When partner bids something, oh, she's bidding that, and I could have no points, but she's happy to go an extra 1. So she must have a lot of points here, a good hand.
Yeah.
Now, if your hand, you're now 5-5 shape, and also you've got the ace of diamonds, and you've got a single. So now I'd bid 4 hearts with your hand. Okay.
Yeah. So it was my mistake. I did realise a mistake. I should have asked to undo the bid, but anyway, never mind.
Okay, so that's how the bidding. You'd probably get to 4 hearts.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think you would probably lose a club, a heart, and a spade, maybe, because the trouble is it's difficult to get over there, and the hearts don't break 2-2; they break 3-1. Okay, but because the clubs break 3-3, you can set up the clubs. You only need to rough 1 club, and so you should be able to make 4 hearts. Okay, so let's have a look how the bidding went. 1 spade, 1 no trump. Yeah, okay, so we've kind of discussed that.
Yeah.
What was the play? Was there anything in the play? I can't remember the play. Do we need to go over the play? Do you want to go over the play?
Oh, I bid. I didn't. I thought you might have something to say about it, but I bid my ace and then got rid of the 9.
Yeah. So you've got a tricky lead, obviously. When you got loads of points, it's tricky to lead. What I would possibly lead. Oh yeah, there is something I want to go over on the play. What I'd possibly lead here is I'd probably lead a spade. To be honest with you, I've got 4 spades. I would probably lead a spade. It's not going to give much away. You're always going to win the king of spades. And the likelihood is, after partner's gone 1 spade, 2 spades, is they're likely to hold ace, jack, 10 to 6 spades.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, or ace, queen, jack, 10 or something to 6 spades. So you're not going to give much away. But what you can be doing is by leading a spade, you get off lead.
Yeah.
Also, you're knocking a spade out of dummy as well.
Right.
Okay, because you're trying to get off lead. By leading the ace of clubs, what you can be doing is setting up 2 club tricks, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so it's one of it's a lead I don't like making is ace x, leading the ace.
Okay.
This is the kind of situation, this comes up a lot, where you lead the ace and you set up the king and queen. Okay.
Right, okay.
What
Well,
you
that's a good lesson. Good lesson to learn anyway.
That's, I mean, it might not necessarily give anything away on this hand, but yeah, I don't like leading that.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes it works. You can lead the ace and partner's got the king. You play ace.
Yeah, yeah.
You get the king and they give you a ruff, and it can work sometimes. But basically,
Right.
you're hoping that partner's got the king, you know, exactly the king, and that's not much chance.
Yeah.
Because they've 2 other opponents. It's like a 1 in 3 chance that he's got the kings. So
Yeah.
and also he hasn't done any. They haven't done any bidding as well. So even less chance, I guess.
Right.
So let's have a look. Next trick. So once you've committed with the ace of clubs,
yeah,
you kind of continued it. Yeah, which
I
is
know.
fine. Once you've led the ace of clubs, you kind of got to continue it.
Yeah.
Although what I would say is there's only 1 heart in dummy.
Yeah.
I would probably play at a spade, switch to a spade. And the other thing is partner plays the 2 of clubs, which should be a signal. When you lead off the ace, partner sort of saying, giving a signal, although they actually think that you've got ace and king of clubs when you've led the ace.
Right. Okay.
I wouldn't lead a bare ace usually. So I would be thinking, no, whether that is, I would be thinking as partner should have the ace and king of clubs. Okay. So the 2 of clubs, if you want to be super analytic, should sort of say that she's got something in diamonds. Spades are trumps, and she's then given a suit preference signal. Okay. Everyone happy with that? Or I don't think everyone will be happy with what I just said there.
I was just throwing away because the ace was out.
I know. But what you can do is, if you assume that the ace of clubs is from ace, king of clubs, which is what you should assume it is.
Possibility, yeah.
Yeah, it should normally, you shouldn't lead a bare ace kind of thing, unless it's a singleton, let's say.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you'd expect partner to hold the ace, king of clubs, especially when they've doubled as well, because it's gone, oh, sorry, you bid a no trump, didn't you? Yeah, okay. No.
I should have doubled and then bid the lowest.
Yeah. But normally, when you lead an ace, you're going to hold it from ace, king usually, aren't you?
Right.
So when you see queen go down in dummy, then there's sort of no future in clubs. Partner's going to get their ace, king of clubs, and then you're going to lose another club. So what you want to try to do is give a signal to partner of what to come back. Now, spades are trumps, so what you do is you can give what's known as a suit preference signal. So by playing a low club, it means playing the lowest suit of the 2 remaining, okay, excluding trumps and the ones that you're playing. So the 2 remaining suits are diamonds and hearts. Okay, so you playing the 2 of clubs sort of says to partner, I'm happy for you to play diamonds back.
Right.
Okay, that's what's known as a suit preference signal.
Okay.
Okay, so then partner could then switch to say the 6 of diamonds. Okay, so if you laid the ace of clubs, you could then sort of switch to the 6 of diamonds.
Yeah.
Because partner's played the 2 of clubs, saying she's got a high diamond, or have avoiding diamonds, which is a possibility because there's 7 on the table. It's possible that South has 3 diamonds. So the 2 of clubs says, I've got something in diamonds, so I want you to play a diamond. So with king, queen, x of diamonds, the only thing it can be is either the ace of diamonds or avoiding diamonds. So I would just play the 6 of diamonds back at this point, not continue the clubs. So if that happens, Pat would then win with the ace of diamonds, okay? And now she could play a spade back or a heart back, okay?
Yeah.
But that's what that means. That would be a suit preference signal. So I wouldn't have led the ace of clubs. I'd have probably led the 2 of spades to begin with. Anyway, where are we up to on this?
Right. Well, I'd be. Oh, sorry. I thought you were going on to the next one then.
No, there was some other thing here.
All right. Okay.
What? I mean, looking at dummy though, there's only one heart, so you need to play spades twice, don't you?
Yeah.
To get rid of, you can see what kind of happens. Well,
right. Yeah.
That shouldn't have happened, Natalie. Yeah.
What did I do wrong? Yeah, I'm here.
So don't play the spades because you want to trump a heart, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know where you know where the king of spades is, because what I said was I said listen to the bidding. It's gone one spade.
Yeah,
one
I knew the stop was there.
Yeah. So there's no point in taking this finesse. It's going to be a losing finesse, and all you're doing is taking your trumps out. And you've got 3 hearts. There's only one there. So at this point, when you win the king of spades, you know you should send another spade back. Yeah, just play another low spade or play a higher one than 6 to stop dummy getting the lead if you don't want dummy to get the lead. Okay, so play another spade, get rid of that spade off the table because you don't want them to be trumping hearts. So what you did next, Barbara, was not do that.
No.
So you can see by playing the ace of hearts, you're setting the king of hearts.
I'll set it up, yeah.
And also you're taking a heart out, and by not playing another spade next, because you didn't play the spade next.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're now giving Natalie a chance to now rough the 3rd heart. So that was the only thing that I wanted to discuss on that, and then it was kind of plain sailing from there.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Well, I've been kicked off. So, does somebody want to sit down?
Well, I've got something on, John, so I'm going to disappear as well. But thanks very much, and see you next week.
All right, no worries.
Cheers,
so,
then.
if somebody wants to sit in, whoever's left.
Ian, do you want to sit in?
No, you can do it.
Ian or Jane?
Oh, okay, I'll sit in.
Okie doke.
All right, thank you.
Let's see what Delight's. Oh, what happened there? Is it going slow or something?
I don't know.
Sure, I pressed redeal, didn't I?
It's not dealt on my screen yet.
I heard you click anyway.
It probably jumped twice now.
It says constraint error on.
Oh, right. Hold on a minute. Deal source. Don't know what's going on here. These constraints. Use save deals. Oh, I'll just do that. See what happens.
Nothing.
Oh dear.
Something's gone wrong here. Let's try something else.
There's been a lot of trouble getting it on here, hasn't there?
It's been terrible.
Last couple of days, everybody's been.
We couldn't get on at all last night.
Yeah. There's loads of people who couldn't get on last night.
All right.
Oh.
What's going on? I think these might be, well, let's go play anyway. It might be easier, these hands.
Oh, hang on.
Ooh, fancy. Oops. You to bed, Nick? I count what they're throwing away, Nick. Okay. How do we think we did there?
Could have possibly made another spade, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so first of all, so the bidding's perfect. So Pat, rather than lead the 7 of clubs, just lead the fourth highest.
Right.
So you lead the 4th highest when you're leading away from an honour. So you've got an honour, you've got the Queen of Clubs, so that's an honour. So you can just lead the 4th highest, the 4. Yeah.
That's the lowest.
Sorry?
Is that not the lowest?
Well, it is your lowest club, but it's also the 4th highest. The 4th highest, yeah. The 4th highest in. Do you understand the 4th highest when I mean that, when I say that? You've got Queen 7. Sorry?
Go on. Go on.
So you've got 4 clubs. So if you had 6 clubs, okay, if you had something like King, Jack, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, right?
Yeah.
King, Jack, 5, 4. The 4 would be your 4th highest.
Yeah.
The 4th. The 4th highest. I don't know. I can explain it another way. Okay. So you lead 4th highest when you're leading from an honour.
Right.
Okay. And I usually count an honour as ace, king, queen, jack. I don't really count the 10 as an honour personally, but other people will count the 10 as an honour. I find it can be confusing later on in the defence, so I don't like counting the 10 as an honour. But here, you've got a perfectly good honour, the Queen of Clubs. So you know that South is looking for a major because they bid 2 clubs, but you don't know.
And didn't get one. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know which one it is, but South has 1 or even both majors. Okay, so you just decide to lead your 4th highest, and that's perfectly good, leading a club. And it works on this because your partner's got 4 clubs as well. So a club lead is good. So you lead your club, and then Nick goes in with a king. As it turns out, it doesn't really matter which club you play. You can play the king or the ace. And then he starts playing the diamonds. So because he's got short diamonds, he plays the high ones from the short hand, which is right. So he plays the ace of diamonds to avoid getting blocked. So he unblocks the diamonds by playing the ace, queen of diamonds. Okay, and then he continues diamonds. So what I would do, rather than ditch the 5 of hearts there, you can either ditch a high club.
Right.
Okay, so you could ditch, say, the jack of clubs, because you know partners led away from an honour.
Right.
So you could sort of ditch your highish club to say.
I would wonder about that. Yes.
Okay, but really, it's a bit. Partner should lead from a 4-card suit. Although it can be confusing because Pat's led the 7.
Yes.
You're not sure what the lead is now. It looks like it could be from maybe it's a doubleton or something like that. This is why you should always try and lead the right card. When you lead the 7 of clubs, defender's picturing what cards you could be playing. Okay, because sometimes it's right to lead from a short suit, because what you're trying to do is trying to find your partner. So the 7 is confusing. Okay.
Right.
Because it's only Jane can only see that the only club higher than the 7 is the Queen. So the 7 of clubs is basically a confusing card. Yeah. So if you play the right card, then defense is less likely to go wrong. Okay. So that's why you should play the 4 of clubs. It just helps partner out in the defense. And then when you're discarding, you could then potentially throw a high club away, saying, yeah, I like clubs, partner.
Right.
Okay. Now, it's obvious you don't have the ace of clubs because dummy went up with the king of clubs. And if you had the ace of clubs, Jane, you would have covered the king of clubs
Yes, that's right.
with the ace. So if you were to ditch, say, the jack of clubs, and if you assume if partner led correctly the 4 of clubs, now you the defense knows what's going on now in the club suit, you see. Okay.
In theory.
In theory, yeah, exactly. In theory. So if you play a high club, also by playing a low heart, you're sort of saying you don't have good hearts. Another way of playing the hearts is if you play high low. Okay. So you play if you're going to get rid of 2 hearts. Okay, because you can see all these diamonds. You know all these diamonds are going to be coming down. You know that a declarer is going to have 5 diamonds most likely too. Okay. So you've got to find some discards on these diamonds. So you want to sort of say to partner that you've got something good in hearts. You can play the 6 and then the 5. So you can play like a high-low signal.
Yes.
Okay, rather than your lowest one. You sort of playing a...
Yeah, I realised that as soon as I played it.
Okay. So let's go to the next one then. And then you chuck away a low club here. So you could actually play a high club if partner had led the 4 of clubs to begin with. Okay. So you weren't so sure what the 7 of clubs means. I can understand. So you really should probably be holding on to your clubs because it looks like North should probably have some clubs in the hand. Okay. But anyway, they play... When they've shown 5 diamonds, it's unlikely they've got 5 diamonds and 4 clubs, okay, because they'll probably opened a diamond.
Yes.
So, okay, so that's where we're up to now. You've got 6 tricks, and you can see ace, king of spades, and the ace of clubs. All the diamonds are gone, and we're missing ace, king of hearts, okay. So what could you do here, Nick, at this point? What's another option? Or anybody ideas what you could do from this point? You've got 6 tricks, and you've definitely got 3 easy tricks in the ace of clubs.
Yeah, I should have played a heart. Just try and get the queen or jack, I think.
Is everybody happy playing a heart, or has anyone got any other ideas?
You could also duck a spade and try and make your 4th spade.
Boom.
If they split.
Yeah, so that's the answer. If you just give away a spade, okay? If you just give away a spade, you can then set up South's spades. So just play a spade. So you just play the 7 of spades. It goes 7, 9, and then play the 2. Don't win it. All that could happen, the worst thing that could happen here is they could play a club back or they could attack hearts. Now, they can only take 2 heart tricks by them playing them. Yeah. If you play hearts, Nick, you could lose 3 heart tricks or even 4 if you've kept the heart tricks. Okay, because if you play a heart, say the 2 of hearts towards the jack, if Pat ducks, doesn't go in with the king of hearts, so if you were to play hearts, say, and you played the 2 of hearts, 7, and then the jack, and then Jane covers with the ace, and then she then plays another heart back, so it goes 10, okay, and then if you were to cover that 10 with the queen, Pat would then win with the king, and then a 9's good. So they could win 3 heart tricks, okay? So you don't really want to do that. So the correct play is just play a low spade, and if the spades break 3-3, or if one of them throws a spade away from when they've got 4 of them, you'll get an extra trick, and you'll make 10 tricks there. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay with that?
Yep.
So I'm going to try and get back to some random deals. Use random deals, is that right? Let's see if it does it. So I might knock it on one. All right, it's on Pat's now anyway. Right, so I think we should be back to random deals. Yeah, okay, back to random deals. Don't know what was going on before. Okay. Four spadgers, four spades. And you've led the on-bid suit, so that seems reasonable.
Phew.
Whether it's right or not is another matter, but I mean...
Yeah, quite. Possibly not.
How many clubs has everyone got, Natalie?
There's 3 more out.
Yeah, but who's got how many clubs? Have you any idea?
4 and 3 have come from the west hand.
Okay.
And 9 from the 9 from the east hand. I can't remember what the east hand played on the first round.
No, okay, but you remembered the 4 and 3.
Yeah.
Does that tell you anything or not? What other clubs are out? Something went lower than the 9 on the first one.
Right, okay.
But
and I've played the ace, the king.
Yeah.
And the 2, obviously. So 4, 3, 2, ace, king, queen. I'm missing jack 10 and something else.
You can't be missing the 10 because you got that in your hand.
Oh, I've got that in my hand. I'm missing the jack and...
Yeah, you're missing the jack.
Jack and the 8 then, maybe.
You had the 8 well in your hand.
So is the... Did I?
Yeah.
It's really, really late. Right, okay. So
what could West have led from?
The jack, they could have led the 4 and the 3 from the jack, couldn't they? Or no?
Well, if they played the 4 and 3, what options are there for them leading that?
Oh, it could be high low from Doubleton.
Yeah, correct.
It could be 4-3 from 4 from an honour. No.
Yeah, it could be 4 or 5.
Even.
So if the four of clubs is 4th highest, okay. What does the 3 mean?
That they've got 5.
Correct.
Yeah.
So they've either got 4-3, started off with 4-3, yeah, or they started off with Jack 7-6 4-3. Yeah. So they're either breaking 5-2.
Yeah.
Well, they're either breaking 5-2 either way. So there's either 2 on your left and another
2 on the right. And if East played a lower one and then the 9, that would probably be the wrong way around because they probably would have played high-low.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to sort of have a go at Pat. not the best at giving count. Sorry, Pat. I'm very sorry.
This is why I never bothered counting what the opponents are throwing.
But what I would say is when people lead, they tend to lead 4 highest. Most people get that right, to be honest with you. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just sort of trying to get you to think about what people have got, kind of thing. But anyway, carry on.
I've got 5 over there, and I can't remember what I was going to do now. Anyway.
Sorry. You're in 4 spades anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
You've only played 2 rounds of clubs.
Thanks. Well, I think I was going to switch and try and finish the heart.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone's trying to fiercely remember playing count now.
Yes, correct.
So that 3-2 of hearts says she can only have 2 hearts.
Oh.
Is that all right? Okay.
Oh, well, that doesn't hurt.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Jane, she didn't have a higher one than the 8 other than the Queen.
Mm.
So there's no point in roughing it, Jane, because already winning.
No.
So you see Pat there. You could have taken, if you play another spade, you'd have got rid of that trump. Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah. And now you should have the rest.
Mm. Right.
Yeah.
You might as well play it out. It's probably quicker than claiming, but okay.
All right, okay.
No, you've done it. You did it quick. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's have a look at the hand then. So you let sync the bidding. So yeah, let's have a look at the bidding first of all. So 1 spade from South, 2 diamonds from Nick, 2 hearts, and here you don't want to bid 3 spades because that isn't that's not forcing. Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to show strength, but
you can just bid 4 spades.
Well, I was tempted to do that as well.
You've got an opening hand. You've got a 14 count, and partner's got an opening hand, and you know she's got 5 spades. So you've got a 5-3 fit. You've got a known fit, okay, and you're probably not much interest. Well, I mean, there might be a slam on, but the point is, if there is a slam on, partner can carry on bidding. You've already shown sort of 5+ diamonds, and now you're showing you've got 3 spades. You got a 14 count. The Jack of Hearts isn't the greatest holding in the world. So, but Ace, Queen, King, Ace, they're good holdings. You want to make sure that you're in game. So 3 spades, partner could pass 3 spades if she wanted to. Okay, so you bid 3 spades, and then Natalie looks at her hand and thinks, what the hell, and bids 4 spades, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you look at your hand, partner should sort of have like an 11 count or something. Shouldn't really have a 14 count, should have something like an 11, and it's basically saying with 3 spades, partner, I've got 3 card spade support with you. If you want to, if your maximum, bid 4 spades kind of thing. Okay, but it's not a forcing bid. If you want to force, the other thing you can do is bid 3 clubs. You can bid 3 clubs, which is like 4th suit forcing. Okay, so if you want to have a look for a slam, you could bid 3 clubs and then support in bid spades. Okay,
Yeah.
but here you've got a 14 count. You can just bid 4 spades. Okay, and then take any pressure then off Natalie, because Natalie could easily pass 3 spades. So if you look at her hand, you count her points, 6, 7, 10. She's got a 12 count, so you've got a minimum hand, and you've bid 2 diamonds, which isn't any help to her hand at all. She hasn't got any diamond support with you, so she hasn't got a, you know, your diamonds don't really fit in with her hand. They don't complement it, do they? So you could easily have passed 3 spades. So that's why she jumped to 4 spades, take away and take the pressure off Natalie, and then you're in game and not in 3 spades. Okay. So let's have a look at the next trick. So you led the 4th highest. So here, Pat, you should play.
Why was that 4th highest? Why would you lead the 4th highest there?
Well, it's 4th highest from a. You can lead it against a suit or no trumps.
It's not no trumps, though, is it?
I said you can lead it against a suit or no trumps.
Okay.
Yeah, you can lead it against a suit contract or a no trump contract. So it's 4th highest, the 4th one down. Yes, Jack, Jack, 7, 6, 4. That's the 4th one down, the 4th highest. Yeah. So what you could do here, rather than go up with the king, you just let it run round to you, Natalie. Yep. Is she gone? She's still there, Natalie? All right, I know. Yeah, you can just let it run round to you. So
I see
play
that.
the 4, play the 2, Pat plays the 9, and then you can just win it with a 10. Yeah. So you don't need to rough the clubs or anything like that. You've set up all the clubs. Okay. So that's what I would do on the first trick, is just, oh, is that my internet connection? What's going on here? All right. Okay, so I would just let the first trick run round. There's no need to go up with the king, especially when they've led a low one. It's a good chance they've led away from the jack. But it doesn't actually matter where the jack of clubs is now. You've picked it up on the lead. So what I would do. Hello?